Evening, everybody, and welcome to week 6 of the Home Team Friday Countdown. You know how it works. Each week we break down 3 of the biggest games on Friday night's high school football schedule. All right, tonight's games are, and they are some biggies. We have Castle heading to the bowl to take on Wrights. That's a battle for first place in the SIAC. Undefeated Gibson Southern will take the Titans show on the road and head to the jungle to take on Heritage Hills. And in Kentucky, big district game between Owensboro Catholic at undefeated Hancock County. All right, let's bring in the gang. Bailey Smith, and on loan to us every Thursday night from the Journal-Democrat, the voice of Bossy Field, Zane Clodfelter. Guys, let's go ahead and dig right into it. Heavyweight battle at the Bull tomorrow night. 5-0 Wrights takes on 4-1 Castle. Now, these two have proved, at least up to this point, that they are the two best in the conference right now. Wrights is definitely back. Bailey, can Castle go into the bowl and get a win?
Well, Randall, we've talked about how solid Castle's defense has been this season, and each week they just keep bringing out those monsters inside of them. And one guy that everyone should fear, it's the Knights senior John Purdy. He ranks 15th nationally. That's right, in the nation in tackles with 77 through 5 games. Now 20 just in last week's game. Now last year, Castle had no problem flying past Wrights on their home turf, although this is a different Panthers team that we're seeing. But if they can keep stopping plays, making tackles, they could take down the top SIAC team.
Bailey Wrights played its most balanced game of the season a week ago, shutting out Central, and all aspects of the Panthers' game plan were outstanding offensively. Roland Barrett Jr. controlled the offense and capped 4 drives with touchdown passes. And for the 4th time in 5 contests, running back Jonas Burnett ran for at least 100 yards, added in talented receivers like Hayden Summers, and the defense, which is allowing 13 points a game. And Randall, you can see why things are clicking for the Panthers.
Yeah, really impressed with Wrights last week. Roland Barrett Jr. Normally the Panthers' backup quarterback got the start last week because Ben Davies was injured, and they did not miss a beat with him under center. All right, let's head to the pack now. Gibson Southern travels to Heritage Hills. It is always tough to win in the jungle, but Gibson Southern has been able to do that lately, only losing there once since 2011. I was a little surprised when I dug up that research this afternoon. Zane, can the Titans keep that trend alive?
Well, Randall, Gibson Southern enters tomorrow night with a 16-game winning streak, and the Titans are clearly the team to beat in the PAC's big school division after showing resilience last week with the win at Southridge without starting quarterback Tanner Boyd. Liam Bryant didn't look like a backup, making his first career start against the Raiders. He completed 72% of his passes, and his go-ahead touchdown pass showed that regardless of who's behind center, the Titans will be tough to stop. Bailey?
Well, Heritage Hills does have 2 losses this year, so facing the undefeated Titans may seem daunting, but last week came down to the wire, losing in double OT to a very good North Posey team. So this week I can see the Patriots being out for blood. The Staples twins rushed for more yards than the entire Vikings team combined, but they can't just rely on the Staples. The defense is going to have to show up big to shut down red-hot Gibson Southern.
Yeah, that Heritage Hills defense will probably have its toughest test of the season tomorrow night. All right, our final game of the evening sends us to Kentucky, where it is a huge district game tomorrow night in Lewisport. Owensboro Catholic visits Hancock County. The Hornets, they're having a season to remember. They are a perfect 5-0. Bailey, can the Aces finally get into Hancock County's loss column and give the Hornets a loss tomorrow night?
Well, Owensboro Catholic has had a tough season, facing 2 dominant undefeated teams already this season. And last week on the road, they struggled at Christian Academy in Louisville. Now, they did force 2 fumbles in that game, but they could not silence the Centurions' offense, giving up 52 points. But head coach Jason Morris said that this week their focus is ball security, tackling, and making sure that they can score on every red zone opportunity.
Bailey, Hancock County enters Friday's action with an unblemished 5-0 record after squeaking past Tell City by 3 points last week. 16 seniors and a feisty defense are 2 big reasons why the Hornets remain undefeated at this point in the season. That defense has shut out 3 opponents already this fall, with a winning average of 54 points in those games. An unfamiliar spot last week against the Marksmen in a close game. The Hornets did enough in controlling possession, and that should help them in future contests. Randall?
Yeah, for the most part this season, Hancock County has just been rolling their opponents. All right, this week's game of the week heads to the bowl for that aforementioned Castle at Wrights game. We'll have it for you tomorrow night at 7 on tristatehomepage.com. And again, it should be a dandy. Zane, very quickly, Where will you be at tomorrow night, and where will we be able to see your coverage?
Lincoln City for that PAC showdown between Gibson Southern and Heritage Hills, and you can follow along on my Twitter account, Randall.
All right, thanks so much, guys. And of course, we'll have all the highlights tomorrow night at 10:35 on Home Team Friday. Guys, as always, great job, and we'll see you on the sidelines tomorrow night. Eyewitness News will be right back.